Hey there, and welcome to the Standing Poses Slow Flow. Let's inhale, reach the arms overhead and sit in chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, sweep the arms down, back up and over. Inhale, sit low, reach the arms forward, low chair. Exhale, release your fingertips down and step your right foot back. Inhale to plank, and exhale, lower all the way down with control. Release the toes, inhale, lift the heart up, and exhale, tuck the toes under, press onto hands and knees, reach your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, forward to plank pose, and exhale, lift the hips up and back. Okay, and now let's step that right foot forward. Lower your back heel down, press down through your feet, and then cartwheel the arms overhead and out to the sides. So coming into Warrior Two pose here. Roll your right buttock underneath you and press your left thigh back. Okay, get nice and broad across the collarbones there. Just breathe freely. And then lower your right forearm onto your thigh and reach that left arm alongside of your ear. Okay, look up if that feels okay on your neck. Otherwise, you can just look out to the side. And let's release the fingertips down. Step back to plank pose. And then lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Okay, and then we'll try this on the other side. So step the left foot forward, lower the back heel down, press your feet down, cartwheel the arms up into Warrior Two pose. Okay, same thing here. Just firm that front buttock underneath you and press that right thigh back. Just breathe freely. And then lower the left forearm onto your thigh. Reach that right arm alongside of the ear. Just creating a nice straight line from that right pinky toe to your right pinky finger. Okay, and then release your fingertips down. You're going to step to plank pose and then lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Okay, back to your right side. Step your right foot forward, lower that back heel down, press the feet down. I'm going to come back into Warrior Two. This time we're going to have a little fun with the arms. So wrap your right arm under the left. You can bring your palms together. Go ahead. If you can't, it's not a big deal. Lift the elbows the height of your shoulders and press your forearms away from your face. Okay, and then release the arms. Lower your fingertips down to your mat, and you're going to lift that back heel up. Now place your right hand on your right thigh, turn your trunk open to the right, and when you feel steady, just float that right arm up into the air. Breathe freely, and then lower the hand back down. We'll step to plank again, and lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Okay, and then left side. Step the left foot forward, turn the back heel down. So Warrior Two just for a moment. And then you'll wrap that left arm onto the right. Elbows as high as the shoulders. Press your forearms away from your face. If you can bring the palms together, go ahead. Again, if you can't, it's not a big deal. Just take another breath. And then release the arms. Release your fingertips down. Remember to lift that back heel up. Turn your trunk open to the left, and then float that left arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, just breathe freely here. Get nice and broad across the front of the chest. Then lower your hand down. We'll step to plank. And strongly lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And press the tops of your thighs back. Just breathing freely here. Press down through your hands. Lift the hips up. And press your thighs back. Okay, next exhale, just step one foot forward. Inhale and exhale the other foot forward. Inhale up to chair. And exhale, lower the arms. Okay, now we'll step to the center of the mat. Bring your fingertips together and hop the feet wide apart. Okay, and now turn your right leg all the way out to the right from the hip socket. Turn the back toes in a little bit. Firm your right buttock as you tip your pelvis to the right. Okay, and then your hand will land wherever it lands. Mine happens to be on my shin. Yours may be on the floor, maybe a little higher. Okay, wherever you are today. Okay, just nice and broad across the collarbones. Looking up if that feels okay on your neck. And let's slowly come back up. Okay, and then turn the left leg completely out. Turn the back toes in a little bit. Firming the buttock as you tip the pelvis to the left. Okay, get nice and broad across your collarbones. Looking up if that feels okay, or just looking straight up. Just take another breath here. Okay, press the feet down and slowly come up. Okay, keep the feet wide. Just place your hands on your hips. You're going to hinge forward from your hips, fold forward, and release your fingertips to the floor. Okay, keep the torso nice and long. Get nice and broad across the chest. You can walk your feet a little wider apart if you like. And another option is to walk your hands back so that they're in line with your feet. You'll bend the elbows here and draw them in close to each other. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can just return to the previous pose on your fingertips. And if you're on your fingertips, just reach forward through your sternum, through the center of your chest. Keep the torso nice and long. Just take another breath wherever you are. And then to come out, we're going to bring the hands back onto the hips. Step the feet back in. We're going to hop the feet and hands in. Bring your palms together and lower your chin towards your chest. Okay, namaste, and I will see you all soon.